So here we are in my, oh, there's my kitten. There's my familiar. This is Cleo, everybody. Yeah. I love it. I love that I have my little Noochie-kins, as I like to call her, here with me. So welcome. Today we are talking about Venus in Taurus and what it really means to truly know your worth and value yourself, right? So today I'm honoring Goddess Sarasvati. So Sarasvati is a Hindu goddess who is, her name means she who flows. So he likes my earrings. So cute. She who flows, and she's associated with the throat chakra, which it doesn't surprise me that she came forward today for us because, you know, we're in Taurus season, and Taurus season is all about the throat chakra, speaking our truth, like Cleo is right here. And she is often called the white goddess. So I love to work with her to purify myself so I can really come out and speak the truth, right? So that's another part of this Venus transit that I'll be mentioning. And if you could see behind me, I have my ritual bowl. It's a copper bowl filled with sand, and I have some white, pink, and gold candles in there, calling in Goddess Sarasvati. I know, you just want love right when I go on camera. All right, so she'll sit here for about 2 seconds. She's a little baby. She's actually Cleo the Leo. Yeah. She loves when they give her love. Okay, do you want to go over here, or you want? What are you gonna do? It's these moments, right? She's like, Mom, you've been asleep, and it's morning, and it's time for me. Not time for videos. Oh, she's purring so loudly. She's awesome. My sweet kitten. So I'll go into a little bit more of what's going on in the astrology. But again, the question is, do you truly value yourself? Do you truly know your worth? Because that is going to be tested this week. And, you know, what I wanted to come here and tell you is that right now it is imperative that you take lavish, opulent care of yourself, right? I want you to ask yourself, when I look in the mirror, am I in love with what I see? Or am I not, you know, showing up as my most empowered, centered, and radiant self? Because if you're not right now, that will also color what you manifest. It will also, it's a barometer. How we take care of ourselves. Do we show up adorned? Show up, and that doesn't mean you always have to have jewelry on or makeup, but what is your best A game, face, body? What does that look like? What does that feel like for you? Because that is what you need to focus on right now. So for those of you who are new to me, I am Kris Seraphine-Oster. I'm Ph.D. Yes, very proud of that. I worked hard. And I'm a channel of the Sacred Goddess since 2002. Some of you might not know that. I am an author. My book's called Return to Enchantment. And I am also an archetypal brand strategist since 2011, 2012. And I help women and a few brave men really rewire how they work, how they live, to not make, we don't want to make life nose to grindstone, you know, hard work. We want to make it about play and pleasure. And yes, we still can work and show up and do what we're here to do and play. So that's what I teach in my books, in my classes, in my coaching, so much of that, right? And I'm a ritualist. I do rituals every day. That's something that I help a lot of women with. So let's get into a little bit about my notes here. So Venus is now in Taurus, and we have a full moon on the 26th in Scorpio. So that, you know, that date might change depending on where you live. And now the Venus is also hanging out with Uranus and Mercury, and I believe this week they also conjuncted. There was a conjunction, and there might be another one coming up. So this is also in square to Saturn. Saturn is a taskmaster. Saturn is like the wake-up call. You know, are you doing your work? Are you showing up in your A game? Are you really loving yourself? I mean, Saturn has a lot to do with the root chakra and foundation, right? So when we are not taking care of ourselves, when we're not loving on ourselves, when we're not showing up the way we really want to or the way we aspire to. So this is a very aspirational set of stars in the sky for us. That's the kind of energy that you are going to be working this week, right? And, you know, moving forward. So, you know, Taurus is, like I said, the throat chakra. Sarasvati, who's here with us today, throat chakra. So let me see here. I would love to, I'm going to tell you about my new program, which I'm opening for enrollment tomorrow, called Goddess Illuminated. So more on that in a moment. Sure, you're drinking plenty of water. Sarasvati, she who flows. And if you are in water, you know, using and remembering that water is this cleansing, nourishing source from where we all came. So allow and bring in water into your rituals over the next, you know, few days, especially if there's a Scorpio full moon. Scorpio is a water sign, right? It's deep, it's mystical, it's about death and rebirth, sexuality, right? So there is so much to be said about this. And then I've got my crazy cat, Cleo the Leo. Awesome. Okay. So let me know where you're watching from today. Where, if you're coming in live, if you are just watching the replay, tell me where you're watching from. And I am in Carpinteria, which is near Santa Barbara in California. I live about a 7-minute walk from the beach, one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. So I get to do a lot of beach rituals. I'm very, very blessed. And yeah, I'm a mermaid, as many of you know. I've been outed as a mermaid since 2012 as well. So this summer there'll be a lot of awesome sensuality and mermaid programming and classes, really cool stuff that I'm going to bring to you. And we'll be swimming with the mermaids, diving deep, right? Deep and embodied That's what this time is about, right? Venus in Taurus. Venus loves Taurus. This is her sign, earthy, sensual, being in attunement and alignment with all of your senses. So vitally, vitally important right now. Okay. So I want to introduce you to Goddess Illuminated. This is a program that actually began spontaneously. I'm not joking. At the end of February, when a client came to me and asked, I'm in corporate. I know I have another year or two here. I'm decorating my kitchen. I'm using all this beautiful financial prosperity from my job to do all of this. And I'm also, she's also studying to move into more entrepreneurial work, which is beautiful. Again, yes, that's what I love helping women do. So she says, I don't really want business coaching. I want to feel like myself again. I want to be in my body again. I'm so much in my head. So it spontaneously came through that the goddess Lalita wanted to work with her. And I've been channeling goddesses, and that's another video and another story. But I'm just going to just briefly say that goddesses and deities will just show up in my field when I'm talking to clients, when I'm talking to friends and family. And I know that either that entity, that energy wants to be connected with the person, or is somehow resonating with them. So anyways, this is what Goddess Illuminated came out of. So I just started creating and channeling rituals and meditations, and we met every other week, and it was like, and we're still meeting. Here we are at the end of April. And I had told another client about what I was doing. She's like, I want that. So this is something that I've been doing that I haven't even advertised. I haven't put out there, but it's so divinely delicious and so perfect for how I want to show up in the world. I want to help women, especially magical women, remember to love their inner feminine, to bring it out in the world, to let it shine, so that they can be relaxed, they can feel powerful, they can feel sexy, right? And just seduce the world, seduce life. So that is what makes me really excited about this. And I'm making it into a formal offering. So that's the intro to that. And I'm going to share a little bit about Goddess Illuminated and give you a taste of this beautiful program. So this is all about unleashing the goddess within you and stepping into your feminine power and lighting up the world, which that's what I love doing every day. So, and I have been doing this every day since 2011, and it hasn't been easy. So why would you need this program? Well, think about it. If you are, always doing rituals, always really taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, empowering yourself to be in your body, then you wouldn't need this program. But I can tell you, I know from my experience, I need to work on this almost every day. And I have been for, over, 15 years, probably 20 years. And I first really got immersed in really conscious goddess spirituality and bringing the goddesses and feminine archetypes into my body and really working with that, you know, in 2002. So I'm going to totally do a whole video on this because it was monumental. So the Goddess Illuminated is a personalized 6-month enchanted pilgrimage to connect with the source of your divinity. So I'm going to make this brochure also available very soon, tomorrow. So if you are on my newsletter list, you will get the email with the link to this brochure so you can learn all about Goddess Illuminated. And I will be sharing it widely and would love it. Share it with your friends. I feel like I've been given this divine gift that I want to give to other women, right? So Goddess Illuminated is for high achieving women, the women who work hard, and the women who want to work not hard, but to soften, step into that feminine power and reclaim their divinity with pleasure and confidence. And this is not just for women in 9 to 5, right? The corporate goddesses. This is for the entrepreneurial empresses too, because I've been an entrepreneur since 2012, and I can tell you, because I worked, you know, 10 years, 15 years in corporate life for mostly entertainment corporate companies. And, you know, when you become an entrepreneur, it's a whole new set of stress, right? For those of you who are already doing this, you know, you have to put very, very strict, tight containers and boundaries around your time, around your self-care, around what your priorities are. Because, you know, as entrepreneurs, we tend to work, as many hours as we need to, and that is not serving you if that's what you're doing. And I know we all go through phases of doing this at different levels. So this is about, you know, a 6-month journey to really begin to strengthen that container and not get so pushed and pulled in all these directions, because you know yourself, you know what you're here to do, you know your mission, you know what makes you happy and what gives you pleasure, and you put that first. And that's going to make you a better entrepreneur, a better coach, a better mother, a better father, perhaps. All of this will make you your best self, because you are, again, softening into that divine, sacred feminine power source and really pulling from that place and not trying to pull from other people or overextending yourself to prove your self-worth. So anyways, this is such a beautiful sacred journey and a container that I'm creating, and I would love to have you come in and allow me to nurture you in my overflow. This is my idea of heaven, being a ritual with women, with their goddesses, because there's such a range of goddesses too that come through. It's really exciting. And then as I channel, I'm also, you know, teaching you how to bring the goddess in who you resonate with and who has chosen you, because she wishes you to bring her essence out into the world. This is, to me, the most important work that I could be doing right now, and it's very exciting. And so thankful to my lovely two goddess women who signed on with me to do this work. So They know who they are. I thank you. Mwah. I love you. I couldn't have done this without you. And at some point, I would love to get them on video to talk about the process and talk about their experience. It'd be super exciting. So when that's coming out, I will certainly let you know. So I'm just going to do a little, you know, scan through here so you can kind of just get a flavor for even my own aesthetic. And, you know, I love design. I love ritual, and I mean lots of candles and incense and yummy essential oils. So I'm just going to go through quickly what you get each month. So you're going to get 2-hour-long goddess channeling sessions, and there's coaching involved as well. And we meet every other week, so it's twice per month. And I create these beautiful bespoke custom rituals. I mean, I go into ritual, I channel from your goddess exactly what she wants you to do and where she wants you to do it, what time she wants you to do it, and they are very specific about all of this. And it's just beautiful rituals. And what I'll do is I'll also create like an audio version of it too, so you can practice it in your mind. As we know, whatever you imagine, it fires the neurons in your body. So you are really doing the ritual, even if you're just doing it in your mind first for like 1, 2, 3 times. And then when you go to do it physically and you're lighting the candles and you are anointing yourself and whatever the goddess has prescribed for your ritual, it's like you've practiced it already. It's in your body, and you drop in like a whole other level, right? Much more profound and potent. I create audio meditations for you. I create, and again, these are all channeled, and body prayers. So body prayers are body movement, very gentle. And so it's body movement with meditation. So again, we always bring in the body. When we're talking about the goddess, we're talking about presence. We're talking about immanence, embodiment. So this is really kind of a really awesome way to integrate all of this and embody it and begin to walk it. So, and I also make a custom Spotify playlist, which by far that has been one of everybody's favorite thing, is having that playing in the background while they're meditating, while they're driving, and it's just pure gold. It really, you know, again, I spend an hour, sometimes longer, putting these playlists together, and I go into, you know, I bring your goddess in, and I'm listening to music and going, ooh, does she like that? Is this the right one? And then I'm going to lavish you with little gifts. You know, throughout the 6 months, you'll get something once a month, maybe twice a month. I find and source really beautiful teas, essential oil sprays, candles, bath salts, crystals, whatever I feel like your goddess, it just literally drops in with my claircognizance, and I know exactly what you need, and you'll get these little gifts in the mail, like physical things, not just the usual virtual stuff. And when we're in between sessions, you know, my clients, they email me. So this 6 months, you know, it is a full immersion. So don't think that just because you're meeting with me every other week that, you know, there's nothing going on. You know, you need a week in between to integrate. And, you know, during that week when we're not meeting, you can email me, you can text me, and we'll have a connection. So the container's built from the moment you start through the 6 months. So I think what I might mention next is the bonus. So this brochure goes through my process as well, and you can read some reviews. read about me and my work. Let me go through this a little quickly. And yeah, so this is the how to get started page. So I want to talk about the first bonus. So the first bonus is amazing. It's called the Soul of Venus Astrological Chart Reading. It's $1,200 because I'm basically putting, 4 hours of pre-work time, and then I meet with you for about an hour, and then, there's, it's recorded. It's very in-depth. So, and this is a great time, again, to do this. So this bonus, it must happen for you because you'll love it. So this bonus is expires after April 29th. So April 30th, I'm not going to be offering this as part of the 6-month program. So when you sign up and enroll for the Goddess Illuminated 6-month program, this is the bonus you would get if you enroll on or before April 29th. So you're going to discover how your natal Venus really affects your ability to magnetize what you want, to feel bliss and pleasure, to feel vitalized and rich and beautiful, right? And bring that joy and sensuality into your life. So that's that first bonus, and I really don't want you to miss that bonus. So that's why I'm putting it here at the forefront for you. Okay. Let's see here. How do I hide that? I'm going to stop the screen share. All right. So I can't wait to really dive in and tell you more about my story, which I will do tomorrow, and how I began channeling the sacred feminine. It's a long, juicy story, and I can't wait to tell you. And it's, we're going on 27 minutes, so I'm going to end here. But just know that with this Venus transit, you are, and you'll feel these tests coming. You'll feel and see in your life the areas where you're not valuing yourself, the areas where you're not embodied in your feminine power, because Venus is really going to be touching that point for you. Okay, and for everybody it's a little bit different because it depends on where she was in your chart when you were born. But come into this beautiful Goddess Illuminated program on or before April 29th, and we will totally get into all of your Venus aspects and how to use her. And that planet is a power source. This is meant, all of this in life is meant to empower you. It's meant to lift you up. And I'm just here to help you remember that. You can restore, you can refresh yourself, right? I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for tuning in, and I will be back tomorrow. Take good care. Bye, beautiful.